What's up, OTE fam? It's your boy Ja, and we're here with another episode of Unfiltered. We'll talk with team owner of RWE, Cam Wilder, and we'll break down this week's Strictly Power Rankings. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But first and foremost, man, gotta intro my guys. My dog T, right here next to me. What's going on?
What's good?
My boy, Mr. 6'7" himself, SNTK, Taylor Kinney, and JJ. Love you, boy. My dog Jasper Johnson, man. What's going on with y'all? Everybody straight?
Chilling.
I practice as it is, so I know y'all boys tired. But, yeah, we'll go get into some stuff, man. I guess for me, I was at the Rockets-Hawks game last night. Bro, is Amin Thompson the most athletic player in the NBA?
Might be. He's up there. Yeah.
He's one of them.
Like, I don't know who has his combination of size, skill, speed, athleticism, like jump ability, all of that. Like,
He's not a regular player. He's
He
not.
make it look so easily. He make it look so easily. Like
He had a game winner, didn't he, the other night?
literally 2 nights ago in Boston against the
same
defending
leg,
champs.
same hood,
But what the
leg.
craziest part for me with that was that, like, bro, with 3 seconds left, you're going to Amin Thompson. Like, you're inbounding the ball to Amin and say, go get a bucket on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Like, that's the craziest part to me.
Yeah, facts.
So I think he might take over. We see what the
see
brother
that.
can do, though.
Yeah,
I can see
good.
that.
We need both the twins in the rookie game, by the way. We got to make that happen because that's just, like, what we doing.
Needs to happen.
But let's get into it. Y'all are going up against JellyFam this week. So, TK, how you feeling about the matchup, bro?
I feel like it's a great matchup. It was a great game last time. We came out with the dub. We just want to come out with the victory again. You feel me?
I feel that. Now, I've talked with Pete a little bit, and Pete is obviously animated as New York as it gets. Do you think you would ever want to play for Pete at JellyFam?
Nah, I like my coach and my team.
I get you. Heard you. JJ. So JellyFam's had a lot of close games. I know in New York last week they played the Reapers and kept it pretty close. They haven't really gotten over the hump. So how do you feel going into this game? Like, what is it going to take to make sure, one, this isn't a close game and you guys aren't the one they get one on?
I definitely think it starts with, our preparation and practice throughout the week. So, just competing at a high level and practice, working on the things we need to get better on each and every day. And, I feel like sticking to our game plan and our scout throughout the week, and that's what's going to help us get that win.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of things y'all got to get better on, because, I practice with y'all a little bit. Really be giving y'all buckets. I know y'all remember that one day. Tell them about, hey, hold on, because we got to break that down. JJ, tell them about that one day.
It was nothing on me. That's all that mattered. But, a couple possessions. Feel me? We had us doing a little closeout drill.
He was wide open.
And I just
we
started
was
to
running
catch
from
fire.
like the opposite short corner to the other corner.
Closeout drill. He was trying to dunk on people, take people to the rim.
Trying?
threes.
Hold on, trying?
He dunked on somebody.
No, he did it. He
He
did it. He
wasn't
did it.
nobody.
He did it.
Nah, that's dope. But I guess in general, like, tough loss against the Reapers last week. One of the things, as I said, we're talking about things you guys need to work on is rebounding. Amari had 14 on y'all. As a big man T, is that not something you take personal?
No, I feel like that game I kind of was slacking on rebounding, but shoot, I just feel like whoever was guarding Amari, I feel like they should have tried to box him out. Like 14, like he's a guard, so I just feel like sometimes like me and Jackson down there, we got 2 people boxing us out, so I feel like one of the other guards or one of the other teammates that we have should go help us crash.
Yeah. Question for all y'all. You guys were here last year, so you guys didn't see the finals matchup, but RWE and the Reapers have history. Like, from the finals to all the other games, they're always good. Probably the most talented teams in the league for the most part. Do you guys think that could be the finals matchup?
For sure. I definitely think that could be a matchup.
Yeah. I guess y'all probably don't care. It's just as long as y'all in
As
there.
long
I feel it. No, let me ask you then. Would you rather play, because they're the top 2 teams and y'all are third, of the 2 top teams, who would you rather play, Reapers or Dreamers?
Reapers.
Really either or.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I could say.
No, hold on. You can't backtrack that.
I
Now, you said
I
Reapers. Why Reapers?
I say Reapers just because, like, we like, I don't know, like, we study them more. Like, we see them every day more. So I just feel like Dreamers, like, they just come there and just, like, hoop. Like, we don't know what
You
they're
saying
doing.
because we know them
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, we know
so
them. Like,
it'll
we
feel
see them
better.
every day. Like, we know what they're doing. Like,
Y'all literally go see them boys at the crib
yeah,
daily.
Yeah, it's like, I just feel like that would be better. You know what I mean? So.
I feel it. TK, Mr. 6'7". Talk to me, man. What's going on? Like, where did this come from? Why? Where did it start? Like, break it down for me.
Just The song 6'7". The dude. Skrilla.
Who is it? Who's the artist?
Skrilla.
Oh,
Hey, Skrilla,
okay.
if you see this, come on, bro. Let's collab.
Do you think you had a hand in the song blowing up?
Nah, I think it was blown up before, but I feel like, I blown myself up by doing it. So,
Facts.
shout out Skrilla.
So, with that being said, are you intentionally clip farming? Let's set the record straight. Are you intentionally clip farming?
Yeah. I wouldn't say intentionally. It's just like normal now. Like people ask me questions, and I gotta say it in the question. So,
Does it ever get annoying to you?
not for real.
Hold on, how many DMs do you got saying 6'7"?
I don't know. I went Instagram Live last night. It was probably like over 1,000 comments saying 6'7".
That's crazy. T, you guys got 4 games left in the regular season. I know the top 2 seeds get that double bye.
Yeah.
How important is it for you guys to get one of those top 2 spots?
Yeah, we get like a double bye, right? So I just feel like that's good because we got like preparation. You know what I mean? I feel like the more practice we gonna get, and prepare us to play. So I feel like that would be good if we was the top 2 seed.
Now, Jasper, I'm going to ask you, though. On the flip side, you guys have guys coming back from injury, right? Like Ote, Cosby. Like, these are guys that are going to contribute. And is there an element of, like, wanting them to get games under their belt and get kind of their feet under them? Or, like, nah, let's just rest up and get ready for that next round?
Yeah, definitely. We haven't had our full team the whole season. So, trying to get every guy available that we can to, help us a part of this journey to, try to get a championship. I know we can use each and every one who hasn't played to our advantage. I know, Lincoln can score the ball from, all 3 levels and also helps rebound and protect the rim. So I know bringing him back is a big factor in to help us win. And then, Patrick, another guard who can shoot the ball well and guard. So, I know he can be a big tribute as well.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts. My boy Pat been hooping. I ain't gonna lie. It was crazy because you thinking like coming off an injury, like it's gonna take him some time. He got right to it, getting buckets.
Sure.
Craziest part to me because I didn't see him play. He came in and wasn't able to play. Like how hard he plays actually.
Yeah.
So it's impressive. Now for you personally, Jasper, is it like do you want that double bye for you to rest up, or do you like to be able to just keep your rhythm going? Because you've been hooping lately.
Yeah. I feel like either or is fine. I would, hope to get the double bye, to rest and, really get to the game with a mental advantage, with our scouting and stuff like that. But I feel like I really stay in flow as best as possible through our practice. I know we're pretty competitive throughout the week, going against each other. Coach Fraze, has a game and practice plan and stuff like that we go over. So as long as we keep executing that, I feel like we'll all stay in the flow.
Yeah, for sure. Question for all 3 of you guys. I was at the Rockets Hawks game last night. I'm like, bro, what NBA team is RWE like? If you guys had to comp, it could be past, it could be current, whatever. Like, if you had to give you guys like an NBA team comp, who is it?
That's a good question.
That's a great question, right?
So OKC.
Why you always say okay?
I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say OKC, but I didn't say. I don't know.
I was thinking that too, and let me tell you why though. First of all, you got obviously an amazing, backcourt duo like Jalen, Shea, you know what I mean? And then on the front court, you got Chet is hurt, but you got Chet, Hartenstein, who's underrated. I think Hartenstein is extremely underrated. And like that's you and Jackson.
Ooh, the Cavs.
Cavs? What's the comps there? What's the player comps?
Darius and
Backcourt.
So Garland and Mitchell.
Darius and
Y'all, so wait. Who Garland, who Mitchell?
I don't
Big
even
me
know.
for.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, bro.
I don't know. Either or, really.
I heard you.
Both get to it.
Facts.
That's facts. Cleveland is a good comp, bro. Cleveland is good. Kenny Atkinson, coach of the year, for sure. Let's get into defensive player of the year. Who do you guys think it is? We can start with Jasper, and then we'll come down the line.
Keyshawn Fisher, our teammate.
Oh.
Keyshawn really does a lot of unnoticed things that aren't on the stat sheet. So, I feel like he's sacrificing a lot playing with us. He's giving an extra effort every time he can. He calls our defense out. So, Coach Fraze puts him in the game to, anchor our defense. And he's also doing it on both sides of the ball as well. So, he's scoring at will, where the ball comes to him at a high level. And, then we put him on, best players. And, he's doing the best of his abilities. And I feel like he's doing a great job all season. So, I'm going to say Keyshawn.
Respect.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing.
I'm gonna say the same thing.
Me or Key. Me or Key. 'Cause I've been getting like 3 blocks, 5, 6 steals,
It's 5, 6.
5, 3. I'm getting 3, 5 steals a game.
That's a lot of fives. No
I thought you was gonna say
sixes.
like 5, 6. 6. 7. I knew he was gonna do that.
So everybody here saying Key. I'm gonna go the opposite way. I ain't gonna lie. That's my dog Mari. I love Key,
That's definitely my dog.
Key
too. I'm gonna say
cooking.
one of them too.
but Mari, man, it's just I think it's more so like a mentality. Like, don't get me wrong, when Key's locked in, like he can be the X factor for you guys. But Mari, man, I mean, it's just dog mentality, guarding the best player. I'll Key do too though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's one of them too for sure.
I heard you. Jasper, I want to talk to you for a minute, bro. News this week is McDonald's All-American game. Snub my boy and left him out. Just talk to me about, like, obviously the emotions you felt, but more importantly, like, how you going to respond moving forward through this season and then obviously next year at Kentucky.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely hurt a little bit, you know. Me being the kid, always wanted to be McDonald's. But, I mean, it is what it is. I can't really change it. So, I mean, just extra motivation, you know, going out every game next year for sure, locked in, and just knowing that I got to, you know, make up for it.
Nah, that's facts. It's a scary thought because everybody knows you so cool, calm, and collected. You know what I mean? Like Jasper Johnson with a chip on his shoulder. SEC, watch out. Rest of this season, really. Rest of this season, watch out. Jasper Johnson with a chip on his shoulder is scary, for real. But you guys just sent me the playlist or songs y'all want for pregame warmups, right? Without revealing too much of the playlist, like tell me some artists that's on it.
SNKJT.
That's a real artist?
Yeah.
He like some local Newport, Kentucky artist?
SNKJT.
Hey, what about, should we do some Chucky?
Chucky was
I thought Chucky would be hard.
I can't hear you. Speak up.
Chucky.
Who is that?
You don't even know who Chucky is?
That's a West Coast artist?
No. He's actually from Chicago. ER.
Yeah.
Or we got to put like OT7 Kwani in there or something. V's don't
Kwani,
matter.
Is Kwani still popping?
He just dropped. He did this Chucky. Nah, that's crazy. I put them two together like
Kwani
that.
still popping?
Yeah, he did Chucky.
Last year, Kwani was going crazy. This year, I ain't really heard much from
He
him.
going studio. Nah, I see his new song. This OD.
He don't
Like,
never drop him.
he don't never
He be snipping it.
Yeah.
Don't drop him.
Wait, hold on. You know
He
what?
makes more money like that though. That's how you do it. Like, shit.
Who's that? Who's beefing online right now? I'm older, so I don't know. It's Jace or somebody.
Jason Tusi.
Jason Tusi. What they beefing about?
Oh nah, that shit
Can you even talk
crazy.
about it?
I'm pretty sure it's something to do with a female or something like
Yeah,
that.
shoot. You can hear the song, you know.
Yeah.
Just
I
go
gotta-
listen to the song.
I gotta look up the song. I heard somebody got dissed real crazy on that.
Nah, that's OD bad. Like you can't take back.
Who this to?
Tuesday, the Playboy Max live, like the song at the intro.
Nah, Tusi was dissing Jace.
Yeah, Tuesday was
Yeah,
dissing
it
Jace.
was-
Nah, I thought Jace was dissing
Well, it
Tuesday
was
at
both.
first,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then like
Jace was
Tuesday
the
was
same
like, bro,
person,
come on,
yeah.
you know what I got.
You know West Coast artists on there, T? You ain't got nobody?
Shoot, West Coast probably like,
Nipsey Hussle.
nah, yeah, of course, gotta
Shout
go
out
Nipsey.
Nip. Shout out Nip.
Shout out Nip, but gotta go. Probably gotta go with like Bino. Gotta go with
Who we got?
Nobody.
Bino. You know what Bino?
Y'all know who Bino Rideau is?
You know Bino? Yeah, you know Bino. Shoot, just like local, like y'all probably don't even know. Like I can't even explain it. Like what rappers like for real West Coast wise, like, nah, we kind of failing right now in the rap game.
We not
We got-
failing. You just haven't been on the West Coast in a minute though.
Nah,
don't
like
really
I'm saying,
know
nah,
what's
listen to like local, like what you want to listen to? What like what's that? I like the way you move. You know that song? Like bro, like well, we just get catchy songs like that. I just listen to like local artists. That's hard, but like no one really knows for real. But it's hard.
Let's jump back into the playoffs real quick. Hold on. Because right now, what were you guys in the rankings? Third? So who would you be your matchup? It's 3 winner of 5, 6, right?
Who was that?
Fear of God and
Jelly.
Blue Checks?
JellyFam?
Jelly.
Blue Checks was 4.
Blue Checks is 4. Okay. So it's Fear of God and JellyFam. Out of those two, who y'all want to see? Wait, let me ask you
Wait,
this, though.
JellyFam and
Instead
who?
of, I don't want to ask who y'all want to see. Who's a tougher matchup out of those two?
JellyFam and who?
Fear of God.
JellyFam.
Matchup.
We only played JellyFam.
JellyFam's a
twice.
tougher matchup?
I feel like JellyFam was a tougher matchup.
With Sean Abav? Abav?
Yo, y'all gotta stop that. What's his name?
LaShawn James?
LaShawn James. Yo, I'll be like,
Yeah, that's
yo,
disrespectful. Don't do
That's
that.
OD. Come
LaShawn
on,
James is
man.
mad
I ain't even
disrespectful
gonna
to
start talking
LeBron.
about Brian.
Come on, man.
Yeah, like
I
come
ain't
on,
gonna
bro.
start talking about Bron.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't
I'll
do
get
that.
tight, bro. I really.
But so you're saying JellyFam's a tougher matchup? Mel,
I
Skyers.
feel like that was a tougher game for us. Like when we first played them, I feel like it was grimier. You know what I mean? I feel like it's kind of like the Reapers, kind of like not like the like mentality, like how hard it was for.
Who matches up on Sean? Is that Key?
Yeah.
P-Rob.
Oh yeah, P-Rob has been matching up with him.
So we know we good. Like you know what I mean? I
But
feel
it's
like,
also one of those things where it's like, yes, they match up, but like obviously we know y'all are so switchable because kind of like all of y'all are athletic, generally same size guards. So really, any one of y'all could end up on him in any given possession. When you end up on Sean, is he one of the top 3 guys in this league that you're a little bit worried about when you get on that island?
I never got on the island. I never got on the island. It's up to you.
I just play defense, you know, just try to make him take a tough shot.
He make a lot of tough shots.
That's
But
cool,
shoot,
you
he
gotta
could do
live
that. He could do that on one team. Like JellyFam, they don't got no one doing that. Like he's the type of person that need to go somewhere that they don't play like kind of like team basketball for real. Like he want to go get his. Like JellyFam, they use as a team, so that's why I still feel like
It's a
JellyFam
little
is more of the
matchup.
tougher matchup. Like we know what Sean gonna do. Step back left on the right side. Step to the right.
Hold on, he breaking it down though. Hold on,
Nah,
T.
all that shit.
Right side of the floor.
Yeah.
Add that to the scouting report. You showing mad love to Pete right there though. Saying they playing as a team and everything. That's mad love to Pete.
No, I do. I feel like they're a good team. Like they play together
feel
a
like-
lot more.
JellyFam harder to scout
Yeah.
because they got more ways they score the ball.
Like what? Break that down.
I mean, Mel, you know, he running the point, kicking, urge, lob threats, and stuff like that. They got a good player in the high post.
I don't know any other players.
Catch, score.
They bigs
I
can
don't know
shoot.
their names.
Hey, Biz. What's
No,
the
yeah, they
dude?
big.
It was a dude who hit a few threes in one game this
Yeah.
year. Is it
That was
Alex
versus
Logan
us.
Alexander?
That was versus us.
That was against y'all, right?
Yeah.
He hit like what 3 of them, and then caught a mean body too, right?
It wasn't
Something like
me.
It wasn't on me. It wasn't on.
It wasn't me. It was Link, but it wasn't me.
And then who did you dunk on from JellyFam?
The big.
Oh my God! I remember that. Left side.
Mobile or something, right? Like that. That was a crazy body. That's like the one that goes in all your clips. Like if you get drafted next year, that's the one that go on the highlight reel from OT and everything. Like that was a crazy dunk for real. You caught any bodies this year, T?
Not really. No.
TK, you got one. Talk to me about it.
He, I wasn't expecting him to jump. I closed my eyes in the air.
You close your eyes in there.
Yeah.
See, I've never. Y'all know I got bounced, but I ain't never caught a body like that. So I don't know what that's like. I'm not
Think
gonna
about
lie.
that 6'10", 250.
It's a big dude.
Muscle.
Kai is tough.
I didn't know what to do when he jumped.
Is Kai in depoy consideration?
Yeah.
Think he leading the league in blocks.
Blocking.
Yeah.
But you see, the second time I tried to dunk on him, he put me on my back.
What we
He-
got to get
he didn't
into.
block me though.
I don't know if y'all talked about this on the pod, but I want to talk about it. What was going through y'all head when P-Rob dunked on AO?
I thought I was gonna leave the game. It was over with. I thought.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought. I
my
thought it was
my
game.
teammates, so I just had to go with P-Rob, just go with the flow. P-Rob was flexing with him, so I was right next to P-Rob flexing with him.
I
I
feel
ran
it.
on the
I
court.
feel bad though, because I'm like, dang, that's my teammate.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I sit on that baseline right there, so I'm like looking at AO on the ground, and
just
AO
smiling.
look up at me, and his eyes were so big, bro.
He
Like,
laughed. He started smiling. That was
bruh. It's because like in that moment, I swear he knew exactly what happened. He was like, "Yo, he got me." Like that's a tough one.
I never really got done doing like that, so I don't know what to do in that situation for real.
So what? Like that's my next question. What you doing if you the one on the ground and somebody stepping over you like that?
He coming with me.
You gotta get up, huh?
Nah, he coming with me.
He coming with
He
you?
coming with me. If I'm falling on the ground, he coming with me. He coming with me. He gonna
You gotta
feel
hurry up and
something.
get up.
You gotta hurry up and inbound the ball.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's like the new trend. Like you get dunked on, you get the ball, you inbound, and let's go. Like next play type of thing. Like we don't need to sit there and think about it.
Nah, he just looked up like damn, like. But the way he fell, you just gotta pause for a little
And then when you
second.
look like a timeout.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and then
my
it went-
that's my next question though. Did Frage call that timeout on purpose?
I didn't call.
It
I
would've been a
called
tech.
timeout. I don't think they.
don't
Nah, I think it was Frage.
Oh, Frage
It was
called timeout.
Frage. So did he do it on purpose?
He had to.
Because you could tell Frage was hyped too. Like Frage was up.
Yeah,
He was with
mic'd up.
that.
You could hear him in the mic like, yeah, let's go.
That's dope, bro. Y'all calling the timeout if you the coach?
Nah, we living
I
with
don't
that
know.
momentum.
We
Actually, I don't
would
know.
have got a tech.
Nah, it's timeout because it's P-Rob. It's P-Rob, so I'll call it timeout. It's P-Rob.
Why?
Everybody
Why?
else.
Because it's P-Rob.
just because it was just like unexpected. Like we know he athletic. Like we see him in practice. Like we know he gonna dunk and stuff. But it was just the way he did it. Like
Yeah.
it was just the way like we thought he was gonna lay the ball up, get an air one. It was on some cool vibes. Like everybody was sitting down on the bench, and as soon as he did that, I was at half court.
Minimum, that's it.
Yeah. It's also like that was like been a turning point in P-Rob's season because I know at the beginning of the year he was struggling trying to find his way. I mean, it's tough to play with two really good guards, and you're another guard that wants to come in and try to fit in. And so that was a turning point in his season. So I bet everybody on the team was just like super hyped for him, super excited for him, and everything like that. And he been hooping since too, for real. And then on the other end, taking the like toughest defensive matchups a lot of time, that's gonna be interesting. So if y'all do end up with Fear of God, what's his name? P-Rob's on Sean. Who's taking Caden?
Me.
That's you. Who your matchup in their starting lineup?
Either one of the other guards.
Who is their guards? You know?
I don't know their names, but
Disrespectful.
disrespectful. Number 2.
It was Francis.
Number
last game.
11. Yeah, I was going.
And then Colin Paul.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, we switch a lot, so I mean, I don't really focus on a specific player. Just try to know everybody's techniques and stuff like that, just in case.
Heard you. And then I'm trying to think of other possible matchups for you guys. Like, if you guys do get to a top 2 seed, which I know y'all are hoping to do in the next 4 games, you could match up with, some of those bottom 3 teams like the Cohorts, Doves, or who's at 6?
Diamond.
TK, I don't like the way you looked. Like, it's like a trigger warning for you. If I say 6, he's like, I should say it right now? But, yeah, if y'all match up with Diamond Doves in a 3-game series, what's the count on that?
2-0.
3-game series.
Oh, yeah,
3.
yeah,
So it's 2-0?
Yeah.
They don't get a game?
No.
That's tough.
We ain't gonna play with him in the playoffs.
Okay, y'all match up with the Cohorts. What's that series?
2-0.
I said 2-0, but it's gonna be more like it's gonna be more harder than playing against the Diamond Dogs for sure.
I can see it 2-1. I can see it 2-1 with them.
Yeah, I can see 2-1.
Cohort's got a good team.
Yeah,
bro.
they
That's
do.
what I'm saying.
They-
They
I
not
feel like
they
they a
not
hard
buns,
matchup.
bro. They should be like at least like I feel like they better than Blue Checks like player wise in my opinion. Like I feel like-
Whoa, hold on. Did you just say, wait. Because I rock with the Cohorts, right? That's an in-house team. But you just said the Cohorts better than Blue Checks.
And I'm saying like I'm just saying
Player
like
for
the players.
Y'all rocking with him on that.
But player for player, they don't got no Kai Rogers. They don't got no
Yeah,
CBs.
they don't got no. Yeah,
Yeah. K Magwell over there. Ain't
that's
he?
one
Kaden
person.
Magwood.
Like that's one
They
person.
don't Kaden Magwood. They don't got no
Who the dude that just came back? Johans, right?
Johans.
He's tough.
Like Kai.
Okay.
They don't got no way.
They don't got no. Yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. So
They don't got no
then
Jeremiah.
let's get down the road. You're in the finals, and y'all are playing the Dreamers. And that's a best-of-5 series, so you got to get 3 games. What's the count on that series?
3-2.
Who?
Us.
So y'all are all projecting it goes 5.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to Dreamer. We're going to be so locked in, especially as the last like 5 games, like of the season. So I feel like we really would be locked in.
I seen a comment, and this gotta really piss y'all off. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm gonna say it. I seen a comment that said RWE is bad team merchants, basically meaning y'all only beat the lower half teams in this league, and when you play the Dreamers or the Reapers, it's a little different story.
We beat Blue Checks. They beat the Reapers.
Okay.
Fear of God. Beat the Reapers. JellyFam beat the Reapers.
We be all.
And y'all beat all them.
Yeah.
But
it
what?
just-
But when you played Reapers and Dreamers,
It just happens that we don't play our best. But I mean, it is what it is. It's just a comment.
We'll see at the end
I
of the
wanna-
year.
They, yeah,
that'll
We'll see
that'll
at
make
the
you
end
mad
of
a
the
little bit though.
no.
No.
That gotta get to you a little
I've
bit.
had so much hate comments before. I don't even mind those anymore.
I heard
I
that.
like 'em.
I heard that, but that gotta fuel you. If not even the comment though, just being 0-4 against the top 2 teams has to fuel you.
That's cool.
It's cooler.
Cooler.
All right, that sounds good. I'm excited though, man. I think the playoffs are gonna be really dope. I think you guys are obviously one of the most talented teams in the league, and when you put it all together, like I don't think there's a team in here that can really stop you guys. But it's gonna be some good matchups because those top half teams are really, really good too. So, all right, I think we just got word that the power rankings for this week dropped. So why don't we go ahead and take a look? Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even remember what they really looked like last week. Is there any major changes there from what you guys see?
Just the
Just-
Dubs and the Cohorts.
Y'all think that's the right call?
Yes.
Yeah.
You said that confidently, T.
Nah. I like the cohorts.
I think they're a way better team, but just shoot, the
feel like
record
the
is just the
Cohorts would be
record
good.
is just like.
I mean, they just played.
That's
And
without way though.
that's what they just played, but
Kai.
no way and no Kai. So it's like, but I guess I get why you have to do that for a ranking just based off
Yeah.
record. So take your pick, though. Obviously, if that's the 7-8 matchup in the playoffs, who you going with?
Oh,
Cohorts.
cohorts.
Cohort? Jasper, last to answer. Yeah. Than that. Now it's time to bring in one of the guys behind the Strictly rankings. What's going on, Joe?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Always fun talking to you guys in the kitchen, hearing you guys' perspective on OTE basketball. Let's jump right in, man. Tough loss for RWE this weekend. The win streak comes to an end. But what did you see from the Reapers in that game?
Yeah, it is a tough loss for RWE. I think that was their chance to show that they could compete for that 2 spot in our rankings. But what I saw from the Reapers is that's a statement win for them, and it shows that they can win games against some of the best teams with a more balanced scoring attack. Malik Thomas only had 17 points. If they can win games like that where he doesn't have to drop mid-20s to 30, I think that's a good recipe for success.
100%. I totally agree. I guess if you think that's the recipe for success, do you think they can win it all with that?
I think they can. And we see them being the only team that has been able to beat the Dreamerz, even though they lost their last matchup against the Dreamerz. I think they have the best shot to win a series against the Dreamerz, so I'm going to have to give them a shot because I don't think the Dreamerz are a lock quite yet.
100%. Totally agree with you there. I think, like you said, I mean, the Reapers probably have, in my opinion, that best shot to give the Dreamers a run, especially if Amari Evans is playing at a Defensive Player of the Year level. And that's going to be crucial to try to limit Eli Ellis. Not sure you can say the word stop, but limit is the word I would use. Now, RWE and the Reapers have 4 games left. As we know, the OTA playoffs is formatted that the top 2 seeds have a double bye. How important do you think it is to get that double bye?
I mean, it is really important to not have to play in 2 straight rounds and to be able to rest up your guys and really prepare for that semifinals. That's huge. That being said, I do like the chances that either RWE or the Reapers have at winning that second round matchup if they don't get the bye. But it's going to be big, and with them tied in the standings right now, I think it's really going to come down to their matchup in mid-February. One of those last games of the season. I think that could really determine who gets the double bye.
Nah, for sure. So my next question is, who do you think that needs the double bye more? The City Reapers, obviously a ton of guys, and they rely on a few key players to do a lot of the heavy lifting for them. But RWE's got guys coming back off of injury and would love to give them some time to rest up. Who do you think needs it more?
I think RWE, like you mentioned, the injuries resting guys up could be big for them. I also just like the Reapers' chances more about taking care of business against Fear of God or JellyFam. We've seen RWE play some close games against Fear of God, so if they end up in a series with them, that could be risky for the potential of being knocked out in the second round. So I think RWE would benefit more from the double bye.
I feel that. And with that, in line with that, they could be getting Lincoln Cosby back. What do you think he does for them in their lineup, adding some size, adding some rebounding? How does he affect what they can do moving forward?
That would be huge. I mean, Lincoln, it just kind of month over month, when he's healthy, it seems to really grow because he's such a raw player still, but such an amazing talent, and he's versatile. If they can get him back, that's huge for their chances.
Facts. Now, I think everybody kind of sees that top 3 and thinks those are the main contenders for our championship. But there's some talented teams below them. I mean, the Blue Checks have basically beaten everybody. I mean, besides maybe the Dreamers, Fear of God on any given night. If Sean Abayev does what he can do, who do you think of those teams outside of those top 3 has the best shot to go into, the playoffs and come away with this thing?
For me, it is the Blue Checks. You mentioned they've been able to beat some teams. Being able to beat the Reapers, and I think they've beaten the Reapers twice. And those are games that Malik Thomas has been able to really play well. We've seen Malik Thomas, I think, went for like 37 in one of those games. And the Blue Checks can score with that team, especially with Caden Magwood. So I think they have the best shot to win a series against one of those top 3 teams.
Yeah, for sure. Switching gears a little bit, man. I had the chance to go watch the Hawks-Rockets game last night, and Amin Thompson is insane. I don't know if you had a chance to watch him here at OTE or if you've been following him when he's doing the NBA, but just talk to me a little bit about him and his game because he's electric.
Yeah, I mean, we were definitely watching him at OTE. We were in the building. year one when the Twins were just, making their rise. Amen has just been incredible. And I'm not too surprised he's reached this level in the NBA. But for it to happen this quickly in year two of his NBA career, and then what he did against the Celtics, man, I watched the last 10 minutes of that game. Year two of men hitting game winners, beating Jaylen Brown off the dribble and hitting a pull-up mid-range. I mean, the sky's the limit for him. I think he's a superstar blossoming right now.
Yeah, I mean, the craziest part to me is that with, 3.5, 4 seconds to go, you're inbounding the ball to Amen Thompson saying, go win us a game. That says a lot about what they think about him down there in Houston.
100%.
Let's switch gears a little bit. MVP. Is there a clear favorite for you right now?
There is. It's Eli Ellis. I think his the Dreamers win against the Reapers kind of cemented it for me that Eli's the clear favorite. It would take a lot for Malik Thomas, who I think is second in these last 4 games, in order to get back into that kind of 50-50 race we were seeing for a little bit. But the clear favorite for me is Eli. He's averaging 32 a game now, only 1 loss. So I think the stats and the record are significant over any other candidate.
100%. And I talk to Leak all the time. I know, he's obviously more focused on the team success, but he's looking at that MVP a little bit. What would it take? I know, like you said, it would take a lot, but what would it take?
I think it would take the Reapers going 4-0 down the stretch here and a big game against RWE. And I think he's got to be putting up mid-30s in a couple of these games. I think it's going to take something like that. And we've seen the Reapers are able to win with a balanced attack in these last couple of games. So I know you said you know Malik. If it's a difference between scoring 35 and losing and scoring 17 and winning, he's going to take the win. So I don't see him winning MVP, but you never know.
You never know, man. That kid's incredible, and I know Coach Doug's got some things ready. Going to throw some wrinkles in there, so we'll see what comes down the stretch. Let's switch gears to Defensive Player of the Year, a race that I think is a little bit more up in the air. Is there a clear favorite for you for that right now?
I don't see a clear favorite for the award. I think there can be cases made for a couple of guys, one being Amari Evans, who won the award last year. He's able to take all kinds of different defensive matchups, whether it be a big, whether it be the point guard. I think that's huge, and we've seen him put up like 14, 15 rebound games, which is a part of defense. But the case is actually building over the year, I think, for Isaac Ellis, which I didn't see coming. But I remember in December in a game against Fear of God, he was taking that Sean Abayev matchup, which is crazy. And he's able to guard guys that are bigger, faster than him. And he just kind of has that feel for it and the quickness. And in that game, Sean was like, I think he was like 1 for 14 from the field, something like that. And a lot of that goes to Isaac. So he's building a real case.
No, I totally agree, but I think there's a guy you're missing, man. My guy from RWE, Keyshawn. He's top 10 in the league right now in steals and blocks and generally picks up the toughest matchup every night. What do you think about his chances going down the stretch to try to sneak in for that Defensive Player of the Year?
I think he is definitely the other guy with a real case. I think there is a real case that the winner should come from one of those top 3 teams, because you could make an argument for a guy like Kai Rogers who can hold down the paint, but their team just doesn't have enough wins. But you mentioned, Keyshawn, he's top 10 in steals and blocks. That's a versatile defender, and with RWE having a really good run here, he deserves to be in that top 3.
No, 100%, man. Well, hey, Joe, we appreciate the rankings this week. I for the most part, think you got it right, and we'll see how it looks moving forward. But as always, appreciate you guys doing your thing with those rankings. It's super cool for us, and we'll see what the next one looks like. Now it's time to bring in RWE's team owner, the one and only Cam Wilder. What's going on, Cam?
What it is.
Well, hold on, man. Them braids look kind of fresh. That's
You know, got them clean today, like that,
a little something. Something.
Something, nothing too crazy.
Hey, you got to order scout and put the Dewey on, man. What you doing talking to me?
No. I got to hop on his pod real quick, right?
Heard you. Hey, Cam, I got to start off, bro. We hooped, the last couple weekends. Do you get this a lot? People be like, oh, you're an influencer, not a hooper. And then they hoop at you and be like, yo, he can hoop.
A ton. Everybody, low-key, a ton of people say that. A little more than I would hope, but yeah, everybody say that.
Tell them watch the tape, man. Watch the tape. We got to start off with this. So on Friday, you guys came into the game with an 8-game win streak.
Mm.
Beat the crap out of the Doves, extended that streak to 9.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I look to the bench, and what do I see? Cam Wilder sitting there, and y'all lose.
Mm-hmm.
How much blame do you take?
I don't take any blame. You know, I think we blame Coach Frazier for not being there. But, you know, he was at a funeral. You feel what I'm saying? So we let it slide. But I don't take the blame. I just think, you know, the young Bulls wasn't prepared. I mean, win streaks get broken all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So eventually, you know, it was gonna happen.
So here's my next question then. Will you be on the
Yeah.
bench next game?
They play this Friday, right?
They're out of yeah, Friday.
Yeah, I won't be on the bench.
Start a
on the
new
bench.
streak. Start a
Yeah.
new streak. Man, 4 games left in the regular season, and then we get into the playoffs. How you feeling about the team and where they're at?
Well, I think we need to get more wins against good teams instead of teams. We need to be. I want to see us beat the City Reapers. I want to see us beat possibly the Dreamers. I know we got them again before the year ends, so I want to see us get another win against one of them teams, and then I'll feel a little better.
Heard that.
Yeah.
I heard. I saw a comment on IG that said RWE is a bad team merchant. How you feel about that? That got to piss you off a little bit.
It might be true. I mean, we're beating. I mean, we don't know win streak against a bunch of dirt squad, low key, but that's what I'm saying. We need to beat one of these good teams so that I can feel a little bit better.
Yeah, well, you're going to get your shot at it, man. Speaking of the playoffs coming up, you know, if you're a top 2 seed, you get that double bye. As a hooper, are you somebody who, like, wants that double bye, or you like to kind of keep playing and keep your rhythm going? What do you think?
I like to keep playing. Obviously, a double bye is cool for people who are injured. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more time to rest. But if you're not injured, your team's healthy, nah, I don't want that double bye.
Well, let's talk about injuries, because with that, you guys got a couple dudes who recently came back and hopefully getting my young bull Lincoln Cosby back. Does the double bye help, or do you want them to get some games under their belt?
I think games, especially with Lincoln coming back, Lincoln need to get his chemistry back with the rest of the team. Obviously, practice is cool, but practice is a lot different than a game. So I like him to get on the floor a little bit. Obviously, he'll probably come off the bench to start off, get some chemistry with the guys. Obviously, we just got PO. He's been looking pretty good. I want him to get a couple more games. Yeah, I kind of want us to play that first round.
I heard that, man. Shout out Pat Ote, man, because him jumping in off the injury and just contributing the way he has is it's impressive. I got to give him his credit.
He nice.
For
I didn't
sure.
really know too much about him either, but he's smooth.
Man, he hooping. One more question for you here that I got, and man, it's a sad story. My boy Jasper Johnson was snubbed. You know what I mean? As the team owner, man, go ahead and make the case for your guy, man. Go ahead, talk to the committee and tell them where they got it wrong, man.
Look, man, I've seen a lot of players on that list that shouldn't be there. There's a couple guys on that list. I didn't even know who they were. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I didn't even know who they were. Now I get McDonald's All-American. Y'all need a certain amount of guards. Y'all need a certain amount of bigs to even it out. But there should be no reason Malachi Moreno made it over Jasper. Yeah, I'm name dropping. That's how I get. I'm name dropping. But I mean, I'm going to bat for Jasper, man. Jasper's top 5 player at OTE right now. He been get it done. Y'all seen him on the AAU circuit. Y'all seen him his whole high school career. Jasper's nice as shit. For him not to be an All-American. I hope this will probably light the fuel. You feel what I'm saying? He'll probably start turning into a demon now. He about to start going crazy. Play with a little chip on his shoulder. But yeah, man. There should be no reason Jasper didn't make it.
Jasper Johnson, snub of the century. Now, have you, as the owner, talked to him and said, you know, obviously, just talk to him about being snubbed and what this means going forward, and trying to give him a little extra chip on his shoulder, or you kind of left him alone?
I haven't. I left him alone. Obviously, you know, I know he's a little upset. I'm gonna let him, you know, sit in his own thoughts for a little bit. Obviously, the next time I see him, I'll probably bring it up. But as of right now, I know he cool. You know what I'm saying? He hurting a little bit, but he gonna be straight.
I heard that. Now, as the team owner, right? Your team wins the championship. Let's talk a month down the road, a month and a half. Where y'all going, man? What y'all doing? Because you got to do something for the squad. So I've heard the players throw around ideas, but what you gonna do?
We talking about OTE?
We talking about OTE.
I don't know, man. We need to see what we get first. Because we get booted out the quarterfinals, we ain't doing shit. We ain't doing shit. We get booted out the semifinals, we ain't doing shit. We need to at least make it to the finals before I start even thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a couple ideas in mind, but if we get booted out the quarterfinals, semifinals, it's wraps.
Throw it out there, man. What's those ideas? You got to believe in your
Yeah.
squad.
Going to Disney. I'm taking them to Disney. You feel what I'm saying? We'll go to Disney, take them a little Six Flags. You feel what I'm saying? I know. Now, a couple of them was talking about me buying them watches. Yeah, no. That absolutely
Come
not.
on, man. We know you got it, though. That's the thing.
I don't.
You got it.
That's what's crazy is I don't, and they're not getting it. I'll maybe take them to Claire's, get them one of them little cute little Hello Kitty. No, we're not doing none of that extra stuff. But I'll probably take them to Disney though. We went to Chip. I'll take them all to Disney.
I heard that. Hey, man,
Yeah.
Icebox is right up the road, man. Go and get him something, man. Piece him up.
I'll get me something, not him. Maybe the MVP, whoever won MVP of our team in the finals MVP. Maybe I'll get him a little something.
I heard that. I could rock with that. I bet
Yeah.
they could rock with that too. Nah, that's good, man. We root for you guys down the way, man. I practice with RWE all the time, and man, I think they're locked in. I think when they get these guys back healthy and they start clicking, man, there's not too many teams really that can mess with y'all. So excited for it, man. We appreciate you tuning in. Like I said, I'm looking forward to the playoffs, seeing you in the building. Obviously, it's going to be a crazy environment, seeing what RWE can do, man. But we appreciate you joining us. I appreciate everybody tuning in today with RWE on Unfiltered. We had Cam. We had the Strictly Power Rankings for the week. We're looking forward to the playoffs and these last 4 games of the regular season. It's your boy Ja. Thanks for tuning in, and we out.
Hey, thanks for watching the full video, fam. You a real one for that. For more videos from the best league out there, check out these videos here. And also, hit that subscribe button to never miss a video. We want to see who's really locked in the OTE.